Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura if you are new here, and today I'm going to be guiding you through a 45-minute dynamic Vinyasa flow practice. We're going to start off steady, just moving through a little bit of flow, and then we're going to work into a sequence that's progressive in nature. The sequence is going to include a little bit of everything. We're going to target the hips, the hamstrings, as well as the shoulders and the front body. So a very balanced, well-rounded practice. As always, I will offer modifications and alternatives throughout the sequence. Take the one that resonates the most with you and add what you want to add in and take what you want to take away. With that all being said, let's get into it. We're going to start in mountain pose, standing at the top of the mat. Take your time to get there, feet about hip distance apart. Let's just relax the arms next to the body. Closing down the eyes or just taking the gaze low. And just taking a moment, as we always do, just to simply arrive into the practice, into this space. Let's just start together, taking a deep breath in through the nose. And a sigh to release. Again, breathing in. And let it go. Closing the mouth and just beginning to breathe in and out. Not forcing anything, just letting the breath start to build and flow. Starting to use it to anchor your minds, to bring you deeper into the present moment. And as you start to let the breath build, maybe choosing here just to set yourself an intention. It might be yoga related, it might be life related. It can be something small or big, just anything that resonates with you, anything that comes to mind. And we'll take that with us as we start to move into our physical bodies and through this practice. So when you're ready, let's just allow the eyes to flicker open. Spread the fingers, palms face forwards. Take a deep breath in, start to reach your arms up to the sky. Take a full body stretch. And then exhale, bend your knees. As you start to forward fold, you can bring your hands to your thighs, or if you can, the floor. Depending on how tight you're feeling this first round. Let the head dangle and just sway a little bit if that feels good, side to side. Just really easing our way into the legs, the back. Good, and then find center, find stillness, chin to chest. Start to roll all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Once you get up, head up, arms up, reach up. And we're just going to repeat that. So as you breathe out, bend your knees, soft fold all the way down, head to heavy, hands resting. Chin to chest, rolling slowly all the way up. Head up, arms up, see if you can reach a little bit taller. And then fold, exhale, come all the way down. Beautiful. This time inhale, halfway lift. Slide your hands to your shins as you lengthen your back. And then breathe out, hands down, step back to a high plank just for a second. And then just lower your knees, coming into a tabletop. Spreading the fingers here, just 3 rounds of our cat-cow. Let's take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, cat pose, cow pose even, lift the chest. And then exhale, cat pose as you round the back. Inhale into your cow. And exhale to round the spine. Beautiful, bring your spine back to neutral, keeping your toes tucked. Just start to lift your knees, lift your hips, coming into a little downward dog. First down dog, just pedal out the legs here, bend one knee, bend the other knee. Give everything a little bit of a shake. Maybe give the head a little bit of a shake just so you're not holding tension in the neck. And then keep pressing the floor away, gaze forwards, and just slowly walk your feet all the way back to the hands. Hang heavy once you get there, soft knees. Chin to chest, start to roll all the way up. Head up, arms up, reach up. And then forward fold, exhale all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. And then breathing out, this time fingers down, left foot steps to the back of the mat. Go ahead and lower your left knee, just a simple lunge here. Think about driving your hips forward, your chest forwards, and then draw your shoulders down and back. Make sure that front foot is flat, take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Lovely. Place the left palm flat, leaning into the left hand. Tabletop, right knee meets the left knee. Toes are tucked, and then an active child's pose. Bum to heels, and just melt your chest down to the mat. Just easing our way in today. We've got plenty of time to play with and to flow and progress. From your child's pose, gaze forwards. Inhale, start to shift your hips and shoulders forwards into a supported plank, tailbone slightly tucked. And then exhale, bend your elbows, lower your chest to the floor, Pointing your toes, inhale, let's find a cobra, nice and gentle to start, elbows bent, shoulders back. And then downward facing dog, tuck your toes and lift the hips up and back. Again, you might choose to pedal the legs a few times, still just warming up. And then keep pedaling the legs as you gaze forwards and walk your feet all the way to the thumbs. Hang heavy for a moment once you get there. And then start to roll all the way up. Head up, arms up, reach up. And then refold, exhale all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fingers down, right foot steps back, lowering the right knee to the mat. Again, just a low lunge, pull your hips forwards, chest forward, shoulders back, maybe lifting the gaze slightly. Enjoying that right hip flexor stretch, big breath in, big breath out. Beautiful, lower the right palm, lean into it. Right knee meets the left knee meets the right, and then bum to heels. Hopefully it's not going to be like that the whole sequence. A child's pose. Spread the fingers, let's inhale, gaze forwards. Start to shift your hips and shoulders forwards into that supported plank. And then exhale, slowly lower all the way to the floor. Point your toes, inhale, cobra. If it feels good, maybe a little bit higher this time, shoulders back. And then downward facing dog as you breathe out. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good, let's breathe in, gaze forwards. Slowly walking all the way to the thumbs. Folding for a moment once you get there. Chin to chest, let's roll all the way up. Head up, arms up, reach up. And then folding all the way back down, building on a little bit. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingers down, left foot steps back. You have the option to drop the knee, otherwise this time keep the knee lifted. Come onto the fingertips, drive the hips forwards. Think about pressing the back of that left knee up to the sky. Pause there, take a breath in. And then breathe out, downward facing dog. This time right foot steps all the way back. Think of a wave-like action as you breathe in. We're going to wave the body forwards into a plank. Shoulders draw forward. You have the option to drop the knees. Look forwards, exhale to the belly. Knees can be up or down. Point your toes, inhale, cobra, maybe high cobra if it feels good. And then downward facing dog as you breathe out. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Breathe in, lift heels, look forwards. Exhale, walk your feet all the way to the thumbs. Fold forwards once you get there. Chin to chest, start to roll all the way up. Head up, arms up, reach up. And then fold, exhale all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale for length. Exhale, right foot steps back, runner's lunge, maybe back knee lifted. Pull your hips forwards until you feel the stretch, lift the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, palms plant, downward dog, left foot steps to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift heels, roll forwards, plank pose, knees can be up or down. As you exhale, lower to the tummy. Point your toes, inhale, cobra, high cobra, lift the chest. And then exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, maybe step forwards this time, one foot and then the other foot, and fold at the top. Chin to chest, roll all the way up. Head up, arms up, reach tall. And then this time, bring your hands to your heart, Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to use this as our foundation to build on. Let's inhale, circle the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, left foot steps back, runner's lunge, back knee stays lifted. Drive your hips forwards, your chest forwards. And then let's turn that left heel flat. Warrior two, cartwheel the arms open. Adjust your feet as much as you need to so you can bend into that right knee. Think about gently drawing the shoulder blades together, breath in. And a breath out. Good, let's flip both palms. Inhale, straighten the arms and the legs, bring your palms to touch above the head. And then exhale, just back into your warrior two. Keep the arms there, inhale, just straighten the right leg. Bring the left foot in slightly, and then triangle pose, back of the right hands to the inner shin, left arm to the sky. Think about left hand to 12 o'clock, right hand to 6 o'clock. Breathe in. Breathing out. Now with that left hand, gaze to it if it's okay for the neck. Take a breath in. And then 3 times, some big arm circles. So start to send that left arm back towards your sit bones. Forwards and down. 2 more, inhale, forwards and up. Down and around. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale, down and around. This time, inhale, sweep it forwards. We're going to reverse. 2 straight legs. Left arm sweeps up to the left thigh. Right arm reaches over the ear. Feel the side body start to open. Take a big breath in. And then as you breathe out, come through center. Lizard lunge, bend the right knee, cartwheel the hands to the inside edge of the right foot. Lift your left heel, walk your right foot over to the long edge of the mat, palms under the shoulders, and then pull your chest forwards. You have the option here to lower the knee if you want to. Shoulders draw back, taking a breath in and a breath out. Good, pressing into your right foot, bring your right forearm onto your thigh. Press into the right forearm, press into the right foot. Left foot is going to step to the outside of the left hand. Left forearm to thigh, just chill out there for a moment, sit down. Lift the chest and think about the knees drawing slightly open. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good, pull your hands to your heart. Inhale, straighten the arms and the legs, reach up. Heel toe the feet together, exhale, release your arms next to your hips. Continuing, inhale, circle the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, right toes back, runner's lunge, pause for a moment, left foot flat. Turn the back foot flat. And then cartwheel open. You have 2 flat feet. You're pressing into the little toe edge of the back foot. Pause, take a breath in. Bend into it as you breathe out. Good. Flip both palms. Inhale, straighten the arms and the legs, reach up. And then exhale, bend into the left knee, back to your warrior two. Straightening the left leg this time, inhale. Maybe wiggle the back foot in for triangle, back of the left hand down, right arm up. If you want to today, or if you need to, you can always hold on to the left shin. Otherwise, you're working the core back of the hand presses. Good. Maybe gazing to the right thumb. Let's take those circles. Breathe in. Exhale, circle the right arm down, back and around. Inhale, reach forwards. Exhale, down. One more inhale. Exhale, down. This time, inhale, sweep it forwards. We're going to reverse. Just cuddle all the way up. Right hand down, left arm up. Open that left side body. And then cartwheel the hands to the big toe edge of the left foot, bending the left knee. Lizard lunge, lift the back heel, walk that left foot to the long edge of the mat. Hands under the shoulders, ease your way in, pull your hips forwards, maybe the crown of the head can lift. And then pressing into the right hand, bring the left forearm to the thigh. Pressing into the left foot, right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Both forearms to thighs, lift your chest, sit low for a moment, shoulders soft, take a breath in. And a breath out. Good. Hands to heart. Inhale, straighten the arms and the legs. We're standing. And then exhale, heel toe the feet together. Release your arms next to your hips. Beautiful. Let's breathe in. Circle the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, left foot steps back, runner's lunge. Drive your chest forwards. And then lower the back heel. Inhale, warrior two, cartwheel the arms up. Land for a moment, bend into the right knee. Flip both palms. Inhale, straighten the arms and the legs, reach up. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Inhale, straighten just the right leg. And then exhale, triangle, come forwards and down. Gaze maybe to the left thumb, breathe in. And then just twice, exhale, circle the left arm down, back and around. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, down and around. This time, inhale, forwards and up. We're going to reverse, come all the way back, left hand to thigh, right arm up. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands to your lizard, hands to the big toe edge of that right foot. Lift your left heel, walk your right foot over to the long edge of the mat. Hands down. You have the option to bring the forearm to the thigh again for a bit of support. Otherwise, this time you're on fingertips. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Option for forearms to thighs, otherwise this time sit all the way down. If you can, into your malasana, hands to floor or chest, lifting up through the crown of the head. Have a little wiggle there if that feels good, especially if, ooh, clicking, did you hear that? Clicking in my ankles, you might be clicking as well. Just a little wiggle from side to side. Good, pausing there, taking a breath in. And then breathe out, fingers down, forward fold. And then heel toe your feet together. Chin to chest, start to roll all the way up. Head up, arms up, reach up. And then exhale, fold, moving right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingers down, right foot back. Bend into the left knee. Turn the back heel flat. Warrior two, open the arms. Bend into it, pressing through the little toe edge of the right foot. Inhale, straighten the arms and the legs, reach up. Exhale, bend back into it. Inhale, straighten the left leg only. Exhale, your triangle, left hand down, right arm up. Taking a breath in. And then exhale, right arm sweeps down, back and around. One more like that. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, down and around. Inhale, forwards and up. This time reverse, right hand down, left arm all the way up. And then exhale, lizard lunge, bend the left knee, cart all the hands down inside the foot. Walk the left foot wide as you lift your right heel. Remember your option, forearm to thigh, otherwise fingertips. Breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale, your Malasana, right foot wide. Maybe sitting all the way down, maybe same as before. Forearms to thigh. Chest lifts, open up, breath in. And a breath out. Good, this time take a breath in. And then exhale, hands are going to come down, lift your hips and just step into a downward dog. So right foot, left foot all the way to the back of the mat. From down dog, inhale, roll your body forwards into your plank. Exhale, your variation of chaturanga, halfway or all the way flat. Inhaling, cobra, high cobra, maybe up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Perfect. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. Let's up it a little bit. So let's make sure there's nothing behind you. Inhale, that right leg this time is going to lift up to the sky. Try to relax your left heel and then let's bend the right knee, open the hip. Squeeze heel to bum, little tuck of the tailbone, big breath in. Little tiger curl, exhale, knee to nose. Try to give the knee a kiss. If you need to, your toes can just be touching the floor for a bit more support. Inhale, three leg dog, right leg lifts, bend the knee, open the hip. And then exhale, right foot forwards. Use your hand if you need to, back to your runner's lunge. Land there, foot is flat. And then turn your left heel down. Warrior two, inhale, starting the same as we did. Bend into that right knee. Flip both palms, inhale, straighten the arms and the legs. Exhale, bend into warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, triangle, come down into it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, circle that left arm down, back and around. This time, inhale, reach forwards and up, straight to that reverse, circle up and back, right arm extends. And then this time, start to rise back to center, left arm up, right arm up. Lift your right toes, turn them inward so toes are facing the long edge of the mat. Take a deep breath in here, reach tall. Now as you breathe out, start to bend into your left knee. And as you do that, aeroplane your arms behind you. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades together and then try to lift the chin. Your chest is parallel to the mat. Strengthening that left leg and opening that inner right thigh. Good, strong legs, inhales you back up, arms sweep forwards and up. Same to the other side, exhale, bend the right knee. Aeroplane the arms, feel that stretch through the left inner groin. Inhale, arms up, reach up. And then exhale, circle the hands all the way down as you fold. Hands to floor, maybe legs, and just allow your head to be heavy. Take a moment there, think about shifting into the toes, breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Look to your left foot. Start to find your side lunge. So walk your hands to the left. Option for forearm to thigh. Otherwise, come all the way down. Lift your right toes, flex the foot, and then lengthen through the crown of the head. Option to have the fingers to floor, maybe hands to the chest. Really pressing that right heel away from you. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Lovely, let's gaze to the right foot, back to your lizard. So hands down, crawl your way there. Hands to the inside of the right foot. And then walk that right foot to the long edge of the mat. This time, let's lower the left knee. Take a breath in, lift your chest, crown of the head up. And then exhale, half split shape. So start to send your hips back, straightening the right leg as you fold down the center line. Think about the toes drawing towards you. Relaxing your heels, relaxing your head. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, re-bend into the right knee. Lift your left knee, come up onto your fingertips or forearm to thigh, breath in. And then Vinyasa, exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Sit down all the way and then lift up through the chest. Good, this time a little go at our crow pose. If you've got crow pose, go for it. If not, hands are gonna come down to the floor. Think about drawing your bum up so you can bring your knees to the armpits. From there, look forwards. All you're gonna do is bend your elbows, shift the weight into your hands, lift your heels, and then shift back. And do that about 3 times. So you're just shifting the weight forwards and back, maybe getting a little bit of lift through the toes, maybe one toe, maybe the other toe, and back. Good, and then on this last one, shift forwards, hold it there. Toes can be on the floor, maybe one toe lifts, maybe the other toe lifts. Maybe you've been holding crow pose and you're thinking, come on Laura, get on with it. Doesn't matter, hold. And then when you're ready, release back to Vinyasa. Circle the wrists, give them a wiggle. And then place the hands down and just lift the hips, step it back into your downward facing dog. You can stay there, otherwise inhale, plank pose, roll forwards. Exhale, your chaturanga. Inhaling cobra, high cobra, up dog. And then exhaling, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. And a sigh to release. Beautiful. Let's inhale that left leg high to the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee, open the hip. Squeeze heel to bum, little tilt of the tailbone. Strong arms here, breath in. And then exhale, knee to nose. Just a little bit of core warm up. Squeeze it in, try to shift the shoulders forwards. Inhale, 3-leg dog, lift up, lift back. And then exhale, left foot steps forwards between the thumbs, runner's lunge. Pop up onto the fingertips, gaze slightly forwards and then drop the back heel flat. Warrior 2 here, cartwheel the arms open, bend into that left knee. Turn both palms up as you inhale, straighten the arms and the legs. Exhale, back to your warrior 2. Inhale, straighten just the left leg. Exhale, triangle pose, come forwards and down. Take a breath in as you turn the chest. Exhale, right arm sweeps down, back and around. Inhale, sweep the right arm forwards, up and reverse your triangle. Left arm reaches up and away. And then reach both arms up to the sky. Come to center and then turn your left toes inwards. So you're facing the long edge of the mat. Reach through the fingers, take a breath in. And then same as before, as you breathe out, start to bend your right knee this time. Aeroplane the arms behind you into this lateral lunge. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Maybe you interlace the fingers, maybe you lift the fists up and back. As you lift the chin forwards, deep, deep stretch here. Release the interlace if you've got it. Inhale, arms up, 5-pointed star shape. And then exhale, bend into the left knee, aeroplane the arms, or interlace the fingers, pull the fists away, keep lifting the chin. Beautiful. Inhale, release, 5-pointed star. And then exhale, option 1, hands to hips. Option 2, interlace the hands behind the lower back. As you breathe in, lift the fists, the chin, the chest. Exhale, fold all the way down, with or without the interlace, and just allow gravity to do the work. Think about shifting some weight into the toes, taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Nice. Wherever you are, release the fingers to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, look to the right foot. Side lunge, your variation, all the way down or halfway down, lifting the left toes. Maybe fingers to floor. Maybe play with balance, hands to heart, lengthening through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. Gazing to your left foot, fingers down. And then start to walk all the way to your lizard lunge. Lift your right heel up, gazing forwards. Let's lower that right knee to the mat. Walk your left foot slightly further forwards, take a breath in. And then half split variation, send the hips back and just melt down the center line. So the legs at a bit of an angle, but you'll still get a really nice stretch through the calf, through the hamstring. Taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Beautiful. Let's breathe in, gaze forwards. Exhale back to your lizard. Pop up onto your fingertips and then lift your right knee off the mat. Gaze forwards, inhale. Malasana last time, exhale, feet out wide and then sit the hips low. You might need to shift yourself back a little bit like I just had to. Again, you can chill out here. You can take your rocks or another go at crow pose. So remember, just take the rocks if you're working towards it. Come onto your tiptoes and just shift your weight forwards and backwards. Otherwise, you might be holding a little bit of air time. My biggest tip is to gaze forwards. If you look down, that is where you're flying to. So keep the gaze forwards. Just playing here for another 3, 2, on 1, Malasana, feet down, sit down, and just give your hands a little wiggle, just circle your wrists. Beautiful, and then hands come down, lift the hips, step it back, downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale, lift your heels, roll forwards, plank. Exhale, lower half or all the way. Inhaling cobra, high cobra, upward facing, and then downward facing dog as you breathe out. Let's take a full breath in and a sigh to release. One more like that, inhale and exhale. Beautiful, gaze forwards, inhale. Lower your knees, bring your big toes together, and just a moment here in child's pose. Take your knees wide for this variation, just so you can really allow your chest to melt down. Spreading the fingers. And then let's just take that right arm and just thread it underneath the left arm. Back of the right hand down. Option 1, bring your chin to the floor. Option 2, look over your right shoulder. You should get just a little stretch through the shoulder. Subtle, this one. Taking just a slow breath in. Beautiful, and then let's release that right arm. And switch sides, left arm threads through. Chin down, maybe gaze over your left shoulder. And then releasing your left arm as well. Child's pose for one more breath. And then gazing forwards. Drive up to tabletop and just start to walk your knees towards the wrists. And then sit down onto your sit bones however you need to get there. I'm just going to turn to face you. From here, let's take a little bit of a straddle shape. So legs nice and wide. Find your 2 sit bones. And then we'll start by bending the right knee in towards you. So right heel comes in towards the groin. Flex your left foot, bring your left hand onto your shin. And then sweep that right arm up and over, just enjoying a bit of a side bend here. Continuing to try and open that right armpit towards the sky. Taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Lovely. From there, right hand's going to come behind you. Just place the palm down. And then just sweep that left arm up. Just counterbalance that by finding a stretch. And then from there, we're going to cartwheel both hands down to frame your left leg. Holding onto the foot, the shin, or the thigh. Adjusting your positioning until you find those little sweet spots. I really feel this one in my lower back. It might be different for you, but find what works. Beautiful. And then gazing forwards. Slowly let's release. Extend your right leg, switch sides, bring the left heel in. Nice tall spine, right hand to shin. And then inhale, sweep up, sweep over. Trying to rotate that left armpit. Lovely, and then let's take that left hand behind us. Reach the right arm up, just enjoy a little bit of space there. And then cartwheel the hands down to frame your right foot, holding the foot, the shin or the thigh. Just melting down for a moment, adjusting as much as needed. And just really slowing the breath down. Just breathing in and out. Lovely, and then let's slowly come all the way up. Release your legs out long, give them a little bit of a shake, give the ankles a little bit of a circle. And then from there, bring your feet together or slightly apart if that gives you a bit more room to work with. Let your legs be heavy and just start to fold over the legs. So just a really heavy fold here. Let your head drop down, let the back of the neck be soft. Maybe closing the eyes, just taking a moment to come inwards. And then let's gently roll all the way up. Just bend your left knee, bring it in, and we'll just take a little twist here. So left hand behind you, option to hug the thigh, option to hook. Take a breath in, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, just twist. Should feel quite nice, like a nice little release. Lovely, and then bring it back to center, just switch sides. Right knee in, left hand close to the sit bones, hug or hook. Lengthen as you inhale. And just twist it out as you exhale. Perfect. And then gazing forwards, let's release that. Give everything a shake. And then from there, point your toes. Make sure there's plenty of space behind you. Reach your arms forwards and just start to lower onto your back. Once you get there, reach your arms up over the head. Take a full body stretch. Point or flex the feet. And then just hug your knees into your chest. Wrap yourself in just a little hug here. A moment to rock from side to side. Massage the lower back. And then just close your eyes. And just take about 30 seconds or so just to take any final movements or stretches or poses that your body needs. And if you're feeling quite content, then you can just start to prepare for Savasana. And then of course, whenever you're ready, no rush. Release your legs to the bottom corners of the mat. Release your arms next to your hips. I'm just going to come and sit up just so I can hold the space for you, but just get yourself into a comfortable position for your final pose. Try to draw the shoulders down away from your ears. Closing the eyes or softening the gaze. And just taking a deep breath in through the nose. And a big sigh to just let everything go. Just resting and absorbing the practice, the strength, the energy, the space. Without changing anything, just slowly bringing your awareness back to your body. Maybe taking a couple of deeper breaths, maybe a sigh if you need one. And then gently moving fingers and toes, maybe circling the ankles, circling the wrists. If it feels good to maybe taking your arms up over the head and just taking a full body stretch. And then when you're ready, just bending the knees, either bringing the feet to the floor or hugging your knees into the chest. Pausing for a moment of gratitude for showing up, for practicing, and then just leaving the practice here. Knowing that as you leave the mat, you're leaving that little bit stronger, more open, more spacious. So with the eyes closed, just make your way to a seated position for the first time, growing tall through the spine, taking a moment just to be quiet for just a tiny bit longer. Coming back to your intention, noticing if it's one that stays here, you let it go. Or whether it's one that travels with you off of the mat into the rest of your day and week. When you're ready, bring hands to heart center, bow the forehead to the fingertips. As I thank you for sharing your time, your energy, and your practice today with me. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining.